Have you ever been scrolling on BookTok or Bookstagram and you feel like you're getting the same recommendations over and over and over again?
We're going to be talking about some of our favorite indie authors today and their books that we absolutely love that you may not have seen before when you're scrolling online.
So we went through some of our favorites. You and I are huge on Kindle Unlimited,
Yes.
reading indie authors. So one of the first ones, we've actually had her on our podcast. She's one of my all-time favorites, Kate Canterbury. She's got In a Jam, In a Rush. One of my favorites by her is The Worst Guy. It is so funny, follows a hospital Grey's Anatomy kind of vibe, but super sarcastic rom-com. Absolutely love her. I have yet to pick up a book by her I don't like.
Yes, agreed. And she's also just a fantastic human. Like, we met her on the podcast and she's just a delight. Like, she's amazing. Another one that I want to talk about, that's another huge one we both love, and that is the amazing Penny Reed. She has her own self-publishing called Smarty Pants Publishing, and she does a lot of like Kickstarters to help other indie authors get off the ground as well. I just think that's so cool. She writes a lot of STEM romances, but I think she writes a lot of like really unique characters, very heartfelt characters that you really care about. She's just really great at relationship and world building. Probably our favorite series of hers is the Bearded Brothers or the Winston Brothers. Fantastic.
Ooh, I also really like her Homecoming King series. There's
Yes.
2 books out right now, and I read them forever ago. I want to say like 2 years ago, and I just saw book 3 is about to come out when I was creeping on her website. So I am super excited about that actually because I loved that series.
Yes, she's fantastic.
Another one I put is Alessa Thorne, and she did the Fae universe. They were the standalone, interconnected. Each MMC has like a different power, different vibe. You just like want to read one after the other. Like you just eat it up.
Yes, very addictive, binge worthy.
Yes.
She's on my list too. So that's funny.
Is she?
We have her. I love her. Okay, question. Which out of her series that we've read is your favorite of the books, if you remember?
Mine was the winter one, I think.
Yes.
That's very basic of me, but whatever. I feel how I feel.
Mine is Kiss of the Blood Prince.
Ooh, that was a good one too. Yes, they were all so good. I just loved that she approached it like interconnected standalones, but in a fantasy setting, because they all kind of build off each other, but they're still, you can digest it and move on. And I love that about it. Sometimes you just want like a quick fantasy fix, you know?
Yes. They're addictive. It picks up the pace. Yeah.
Huge
Great
fan.
for a reading slump. Yeah. One of mine, I will never stop talking about her because I love her this much. I have yet to come across a book of hers that I do not like. She has a very unique writing style, but I'm obsessed with it, and that's Cassandra Gannon. I have read like 7 of her books and I've not disliked one. She has multiple different series. Such a unique writing style where all of her characters are really quirky, and it's comedy based. Like, it's usually fantasy, but with comedy included. So they're like a fun read, and nothing is too serious, but they're set in a fantasy world. So also very addictive, binge worthy. You can read a bunch back to back. My favorite type of MMC is like an obsessed pining MMC. Out of her books, she has some of the best pining MMCs I've ever read.
I started Beast in Shining Armor, and he was making me laugh so hard because he's so arrogant, and he's just like, well, obviously they love me. And I just thought reading his point of view is really funny, where you're just like, oh my God. One that you and I just recently absolutely destroyed. I actually do think she literally just got picked up, traditionally published, but I'm going to give her a nod anyway. It's Lauren Palafreman, and she is the author of The Wolf King and the Night Prince. It is like Vampire Diaries, love triangle with the CW drama and Scottish wolf shifters. It's so good. I think I finished both those books in like 48 hours.
You did. And you were texting me like you loved it so much. You're like, you have to read this.
I think you finished it in 48 hours too.
I think so. My next one is actually Ursa Dax.
She's on my list too.
Yes. Okay, cool. We have that. Yes, absolutely love her. If you're a fan of Ruby Dixon, she's somewhat similar, but she definitely has her own like unique writing style and flair to her books. So she writes a lot of like alien sci-fi romances. I think what we can both say about her series is the MMCs are like down bad immediately, and they're just obsessed and smitten. If you need a pick-me-up, if you need to be cheered up, read these books.
And they're novella size, like the 200-ish pages, so you can eat it up really quick.
Yes.
Nadia Lee is one of mine. She wrote Finally Forever. She's more of a billionaire romance, fake marriage sort of thing. I love it. It's usually high drama. If you're a fan of Christina Mora, The Wrong Bride, that kind of energy, it reminds me of that style of writing. I really like it.
Oh, good to know. Okay, I don't know that I've read a book by her. I may need to. because it sounds
was
very
good.
good. My next one actually is Elise Kova. So she writes like A Deal with the Elf King, also fantasy romance, but I would say it's going to be a little similar to like your Elisa Thorne fantasy romance. It's very fast paced. So you're put into the world quickly. They're shorter than traditional fantasy romances. So you're
Yeah.
getting to these resolutions, but her writing style is fantastic. You care about her characters so much.
I haven't checked her out, but I will. My next one is Kira Parsi. She wrote A Deal with the Bossy Devil. She wrote Failure to Match. Loved it. Failure to Match was such a cute book. She's a matchmaker. He is brought her on to help find his significant other, but he doesn't really want to be matched. It is so good. It's funny. It's a big pick of mine.
Oh, and I've read it too, and it's really good. Agreed.
Yeah.
So
Her
great.
sense
That's
of
fantastic.
humor is really good.
Yeah, and her banter. My last one is S.E. Wendell, and this is an indie author that I've recently discovered. We actually talked about it in a previous podcast. I just read her book, The Halfling, and it is a monster orc romance, and it is set in like medieval times. So some of her used verbiage is very interesting. We're just going to say that, but very great characters, and you really care, and it's very heartwarming. It's monster romance, but you know that means that the MMC is like a cinnamon roll that would do anything for the
wholesome.
Yes, exactly. That's a great way to put it, wholesome. So again, you're in it quickly. Chef's kiss. I love the world. I love the characters. Google what some of the words mean. She's got quite the vivacious vocabulary.
Oh, that's funny. My last one is Hannah Cowan. One of my personal favorites by her is Her Greatest Adventure. It's a forbidden romance of I think he's her older brother's friend. So he's older. They go on a Europe trip together, and it is so good. They accidentally get married.
You've told me about this book. Yes. Yeah.
Love it. So good. I've read quite a few by her, but that one is my personal favorite.
Good to know. You have told me about this book and that you absolutely love it.
We will be doing more of these, spotlighting indie authors. We have asked on our social media indie authors to reach out to us, or readers to reach out to us and tell us your favorite indie authors. We're going to be going through and reading books and giving you more recommendations, because we will never recommend a book that we have not read.
Yes, absolutely. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time, and cheers.
Cheers.